can last. Bring it up the fast. No one owes you anything. I think you need a shotgun blast, a kick in the ass. So paranoid. Watch your back. Oh my, here we go. Another loose cannon gone bipolar. Slip down, couldn't get much lower. Quicksands got no sense of humor. I'm still laughing like hell. You think that a crime to me? Looking so sorry that I'm gonna believe you've been affected by social disease. Well then take your medicine. I created the sound of madness. Wrote the book on pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with the dawn when you gotta wake up and fight for yourself. I'm so sick of this tombstone mentality. If there's an afterlife, then it'll set you free. But I'm not gonna pop the seas. You're a self-fulfilling prophecy. You think that a crime to me? Looking so sorry that I'm gonna believe you've been affected by social disease. Well then take your medicine. I created the sound of madness. Wrote the book on pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Building a Model and Chatting. I'm Taco. It's good to see you. And we are currently building the Gelgoog Menace lunamaria hawke custom high grade. It's from the Gundam Seed Freedom movie. And so far, it's been a fun build. We've had one stream so far, and we've put together the helmet and the chest. And I'm happy to say that that super glue trick did work. The helmet has that front part of the helmet that I broke something off on or cut something off on is in fact staying together. So the super glue and Tamiya kind of worked hand in hand and really made that a nice fused joint or fused plastics together. So I'm happy about that. And what else? Let's see. Hello, Menace. Hello, John. Hello, Brian. Great to see you all. Yes, I love that song as well, Menace. And let's get started. We got the shoulders and arms today, most likely. Who knows? We might even hit the beginning of the waist. I don't know. We'll see. But let's start with the shoulders. And we need both C's and both D's. So we got the two C's and the two D's. Oof. Hiccuping. All right. So I saw Ultramus. I saw your streaming Marvel Avengers. How do you like the game? I actually streamed that game when I was doing video game streams when it came out. It was a fun game. It wasn't like I felt the story. Oh crap! That just went flying into an area I have not fully cleaned yet. Oh, it bounced off and came back. Whew, that was close. We almost had quite the epic disaster. I would have been very upset if and because that happened, I've got to do this. Once I find it. That.
くだらない泣き言はやめろ。自分が
I've downloaded Marvel Rivals. I haven't played it yet. I've been hemming and hawing, like if I'm gonna actually play it or if it's just I have it on my PS5. and it's just sitting there at the moment. Yeah, and see, that was my thing. I wish it lasted a lot longer too. It just kind of seemed to at first it was kind of slow pace but good, and then suddenly it just picked up this massive fast pace, and then it was over. And I was just like, well, there's that. Okay, that is all we need for D1. I played a bunch of the multiplayer, and that was very repetitive as well, unfortunately. Let's grab the D2 for the other side. Where are they? There they are. Good one of the foods that I give a good live service game. Yep. And I played it when it first came out. I'm sure they added a ton of different stuff to the live service. Oh, are you talking about Marvel Rivals? I wasn't sure if we had switched completely to Marvel Rivals or still talking about Marvel Avengers. We've got two Marvel conversations going here. All right. I'm talking Avengers. John's okay. I'm just making sure. I wasn't sure if you were also playing Marvel Rivals as well. What I should do is, and I'll probably do is, I'll put my gamer tags for the various consoles, and you guys can add me, and if we end up playing the same game, we can play together, and that'd be pretty cool. Where is it? All right, there's that. Yeah, I just pick this so that's all shaky. No, I can't PC game and don't own a PS5. Okay. Fair enough. But either way, as I'm saying, I have pretty much all the systems. So F1 and G. So I'll make a community post later tonight. And you guys feel free to add me if you would like. And maybe if we're playing the same game sometime, we can play together. Okay. Wow. The nubs on that one literally just crumbled off. That's kind of funny. So I ended up actually, I can't believe I did, but because I'm really trying to slow down, and I really took my time with one of them. I guess I took my time with both of them, but I finished 2 non-stream builds this week. I finished the full mechanic raider and the high grade Kamaris Vidar. And the Kamaris Vidar is actually going to be, I think, the first paint project. Because when I was working on it, I had that in mind. Like, I sanded it the way that a paint project would be sanded. I didn't put any decals or panel lining on, and all I have to do is take it apart. Raider was an all right build. It wasn't anything too special, but it was an all right build. I think out of the full mechanics so far, I've enjoyed Aerial the most. I have uh, was I keep wanting to say Catalyst, but it's not. It's Calamity. That's what it is. It's Calamity. So I'm hoping Calamity is the best out of the three. But that's going to have to wait because I decided to build Oberon. The it's basically kind of a mix of Freedom and Snow White Wing Gundam Zero EW. It's like a combination of both of those. Very much more Wing Zero EW, but and it's got like even the inner armor is all gold, like the Master Grade EX Strike Freedom, and then you have an option of either doing a grayish purple for the accent color on the outside or gold, and I went with gold. I figure white and gold would be a nice look. So I should have brought down my little hand vacuum. And the good news is the Master Grade SD Wing Zero EW is at my house now, so that will be the next build. And then after that will be Optimus Prime, basically a perfect grade version of Optimus Prime. So I think it's around the same height of Exia, if not slightly taller. So I don't think Exia went up to 11 inches. Did you get the ring base too? I don't think I had a ring base. My base was very cool though. It is a square base, but it's got like the wings engraved in them, where you can like color them in or panel highlight line them. And I used this Dspiae. Which one? I used the gold. Where is it? Of course, the gold one is hiding on me. Anyways, I used the gold. I can't believe I can't find it at the moment. Anyways, it was like this. This is yellow, but it was a gold metallic Dspiae marker, and it turned out great. I gotta clean up the excess, and I didn't have alcohol pads on me at the time, so but now I brought them upstairs, so they should be ready to get done. All right, let's see here. It goes like this. Aha. But yeah, so with the Gundam Tamaris Vidar, all I have to do now is carefully take it apart, piece by piece. Just take all the armor off, nice and gently, piece by piece, till all the armor's off and ready to be painted with no scratches, nothing. So yeah, and I guess the other big news is I am planning next week, or this coming week, this coming week, I am going to try and do a test stream of airbrushing. I think I got a setup that will work. And so I kind of want to test it while practicing my airbrushing. It'll be more, trying to figure out the stream mechanics of it, but I think I got it. And if that's the case, I am very happy. The only pain in the butt is I have to move a bunch of stuff from my streaming area to my paint area. But I'm getting close to being done with getting the airbrush area ready. I gotta just clean up a few things and figure out the storage a little bit more, and then it should be ready. I'm pretty pumped about that. Oh, I installed a bunch of emulators on my phone, and I'm trying to figure out how to make them work because I want to play Super Robot Wars J and that PSP SD Gundam G generation. What was it? Overworld, I think it was. So I'm gonna figure those out. I think I got the right PSP player, but I gotta get the right. I think it's a DS player for Super Robot Wars J. I could be wrong. I actually think I started playing J one time because I think I have it on my Steam Deck actually, but I'm trying to move it over my phone because my phone has a better battery life than my Steam Deck. I like the Steam Deck, but man, is the battery life atrocious. Like even like non-intensive games like drain the battery so fast. Hello, Code. Hope you're doing well. And hello, we got 6 people watching. Thank you all. It is great to have you. Oh, and since we last went a little bit of business too, don't know if that person is watching, but someone donated to get the final donation to get the paints, and so they get the Dancing Zaku. I greatly appreciate that person for doing that, and I have the paints and organized. So pretty happy about that. I'm excited. Nervous, but excited. I think what I'll be nervous most about is not so much now, but when I do like my first actual custom paint job and trying to see if I can actually, do it without air. That's probably what I'm nervous about. Okay, that goes like so. Trying to get these little things. Should go in like so. Let's see what I can do. Hopefully they're not too hard. I can just slip them in without it really fighting me. That's where else they go, fighting me. Okay. Just nice and easy. There we go. It actually went in rather smooth. Funny thing is, I think I actually like this shoulder better than the Infinite Justice shoulder. At least this one has panel lines and a little bit of something. Infinite Justice was kind of just very blah. But yep, that's pretty much all that's going on for me. Okay, why aren't you going in? There it is. All right, one shoulder done. I'm gonna really have to look at getting a new chair. So other than that, nothing too interesting going on. My Broncos made the playoffs. They're not expected to beat the Bills, where I would say that'd be a huge favorite for going to the Super Bowl this year, unless the refs throw it for the Chiefs like they like to do. And I really believe the NFC is really going to be a toss-up. There's at least 4 or 5 teams out of that 7 that I think could go to the playoffs. 3 of which are the NFC North. I could see the Packers, the Vikings, and the Lions all going to the Super Bowl. And I could also see the Eagles going to the Super Bowl. So it's quite the possibilities. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Oh, I had it wrong. This way. That's right. We'll talk about video games, football, whatever. Okay. That just goes like that. And I did do a community post saying if people wanted wanted me to do commission work for them where the model they picked up would be streamed to build, and then also I try to stream if I'm painting it, stream that as well, and then rebuilding it, putting it back together. Wires, I'd probably do the wire slides and the panel lining off stream for those, but they would get to see the majority of it getting put together and even possibly painted. But the painting ones won't be till I am super confident that I've at least can do a decent job consistently. And pretty much all I'd be asking for is let me see, think here just 1 second as I do this. All I'd really be asking for is the pay for the model, the paints, and shipping, and then once they get it, they could send me a tip if they want to. That would be pretty much all I'd be asking. So, because for me, it's almost helping me out as well, as I would be able to, it'd be something I could build on a stream and not have to worry about paying for a kit. But at this point in time, I'd only be pretty confident in building it on stream. I wouldn't be confident doing a paint job. I'm hoping by the end of the year, I really want to learn how to do like epoxy resin diorama boxes with like Gundam stuff in it. I think that would be cool to do. I'd have to have Midnight teach me how to do LEDs. But it's a wild idea I have. This year, it's not so much about building. Well, it's about building kits, but it's a lot more. I want to learn more customization and just taking things to a next step. Last year was learning the basics, and you always got to keep practicing your basics. So I'm not saying like, oh, I'm done with the basics. I can ignore that now. No, you're always learning. You got to always keep the basics and always work on the basics. Without the basics, your final product is going to not look good at all. Doesn't matter how good you do a paint job of, if you sanded crap like crap, the paint job is just going to look awful. And if you didn't cut off the nubs correctly, it won't come together like it should. All right. And that, ladies and gentlemen, are of course, this last piece wants to give me a hard time. It's always the last piece. And that completes the shoulders. So we can put those on. And there we are. Like so. That's what we have. This lighting, I gotta get brighter lights down for the ones overhead. Right now, my ring light is the only one that's really giving any real light off. That's something I have to look into. All right, onto the arms. And then we start off with the right arm. Let's see here, C1. E1. F1. And we'll cut C2 right away since it's one piece. It is the hand. I think there's only really one. Yeah. F1, 1. You know what? Oh, sorry. You know what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cut out both arms right away because there's very few steps to the arms. So we'll get the arms done today as well. But let's cut off. Let's cut out the right arm first. 15. 14. I like this red more than I liked the Immortal Justice red. I will say that. It is very much a better red. All right, and that is it for D1. Regrab C2 and D2. First, let's use C1. 19. And I have to remember I'm either going to do the Master Grade or Perfect Grade 00 Riser in July or middle June, early July, depending on where I'm at with builds. And the reason behind that is the real grade was my first build and it went horrible. Oh, see you later, Ultramus. Hope you have a great rest of the day. And so I want to see, I want my redemption, I guess you could say, of of um, of the 00 Riser. We shouldn't have two of these. That should be over here. Yeah. All right. Let's get C2s done for the left arm. But yeah, that's pretty much. Hey, Ninja Master, great to see you. Been a while. Okay. There we go. And what else? There's plenty else I still need to cut out from this one. 1924. There's 19. And we need 24 right here. we are burning through this high grade. It is, I mean, it's not a very involved high grade, so it's not surprising, but it definitely is slightly faster than anticipated, but that's all right because I have the next stuff ready, and I'm really looking forward to the next two projects. Those are ones that like I've been super excited since I've saw them or ordered them. So let's see here. 9. And then we need 24 for the right arm. And 25 for the left arm. All right, everything's cut out. Now it's just cutting off the excess, sanding when needed, and putting together. Then next will be the waist and legs. Yeah, I don't understand why people love high grades. Maybe it's just me, but okay. What did I forget to cut out? My day's been good, but as I was saying, high grades. I don't know. I just can't really get that into them. Like they just, I mean, for beginners, they're great. You know, highly recommend them for beginners. But to me, it just feels like they're all kind of the same cookie cutter type thing, and like you build them way too fast. So like the bang for your dollar, I don't see it being there. That's my opinion. Now, variety wise, yes, high grades are wonderful for variety. Oh yeah, well, yeah, it's definitely not as complex as, but like just for saying like master grades. I mean, yeah, there's some simplistic master grades out there, but not that many. And master grades at least tend to be a little bit different each one. Where these really have to be kind of cookie cutter to work. I mean, you look at the instructions, half the time, you know, a third of the pieces on the runners are marked with an X because they share with, 4 other kits. I mean, it shouldn't be that way. I mean, I get it. It makes it easy for them to pump out builds or kits. I'd much rather just have it where they took their time a little bit and made it a little bit more unique. And I think they're doing it slowly. I mean, a lot of the latest high grades are a little bit better. So, like that. And then that goes there. Like so. Cut this out. Wow, I still think we're going to finish ahead of stream. Unless I make a big mistake like I did last stream. All right. Looks good. And this goes just like this. Shirt fits nice and tight. That's as tight as it's going to get. Yep. And we have this little guy cut out. All right. So this looks like this. Goes in where? All right, let's see this work. Just like that. Excellent. And once I'm done with the stream, I gotta film a bunch of shorts. Oh, nice. So I'm gonna tone down the shorts. I've been really pumping those out, and I only have so many kits to make a short about. So I'm gonna shrink it down and probably do like Monday and Thursday shorts, and then Sunday will just be completely dead day for the channel, which is fine. All right. I was like, where's the top part of that? That's part of the last step here. But the latest shorts, I'm trying to think of which ones I'm gonna do. Well, I'm gonna do the full mechanic Raider Gundam, and then I gotta look at the pile and figure out which ones I haven't done yet. I might actually wait till tomorrow to film them. Since I got a lot of work done today. I will say, like, sanding is a lot easier when you're planning on painting a kit. You would think that would be the opposite, but no, it's quite a lot easier. There we go. One arm done. Right arm. Not much articulation, but can only expect so much from high grade. All right, let's get this other arm done. I think we'll be done with this by, I think we'll be wrapping it up on Wednesday night. I have a feeling. Which is fine with me because then Friday can start the new build. Which I'm really looking forward to for a long time. That Master Grade SD Wing Gundam Zero EW was supposed to originally come, like people were saying, like September, and then like I kept waiting for it, and then it said October, and then people were like, "Oh, it's definitely November, definitely November." And so like I forget if I made the reservation at the beginning or towards the middle or end of November, but I finally was like, "All right, time for me to get it." And my order waited till last week, like Friday or yesterday. It waited till basically yesterday. So all right. I'm waiting for Twitch to boot me off their platform because of playing copyrighted music as my intros. YouTube just makes it where someone else gets your money off of like your ads, which I don't even really play. They force us to put ads in it, but like I don't get any money from ads because I'm not monetized. So I'm like, well, whoop de doo. Don't ever don't ever feel like taking their monetization. So yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna worry about it, copyright claims. As long as they're not copyright strikes, I'm good with it. Okay, so this time goes away. So but yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to later next week of testing out if I can do airbrush streams and see if I can make that logistically work. If it does, then that's awesome. All right. Ooh, scared everyone away, apparently. All right. Left arm's almost done. Keep moving this mat around. There we go. All right. And then this goes like so. Now what's left is the hand. All right. It goes like that. Goes like so. Hand fully bent, or arm fully bent. Head falls off. Really, I think I'm just going to glue that on because that does not want to stay on ever. Yeah. Let's just get the timing and glue that. Oof. I don't know what's this ball compared to my other bottle is so much stronger. Oof. Well, that helmet will definitely not be. Move it over this. All right, so there we have it. That is what we have so far. Exciting. So then next stream we'll do the waist and the feet. Probably not the legs. Ooh, we might actually, looking at this now, I think we got, this will run us through Friday. Saturday probably be the first day. I might even just do panel. Well, no, panel line won't take that long on this guy. Though I will say he has actually a surprising amount of panel lines. But anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe and like button on the way out. And if you would feel like donating, the donation link is at the top of the chat or in the description. Always greatly appreciate you guys. And I will see you on Tuesday.